Hello, Ag students. This is Phil Gruber. I'm the news editor at Lancaster Farming newspaper. So today I'll be talking with you about one of the developing stories that I've been working on this week. And that's about wearing a mask on the farm. So Lancaster Farming is a weekly newspaper. We publish on Saturdays. But with so much going on surrounding the coronavirus, we've been doing more daily breaking news, posting to the website first and to social media, and then following up in print. So it's sort of an unusual time for us. But one of the things that came down a couple days ago is that Pennsylvania's Secretary of Health has ordered all life-sustaining businesses, which would include farms, to have their employees wear masks while at work. And this is an order, it's not guidance. So when we started a lot of this coronavirus, these precautions, it was, please do this. Now they're saying, you must do this. And this has rubbed some farmers the wrong way. We got a couple dozen comments on the original story that I posted on Facebook. A lot of negative comments, which, that happens. A lot of people thought this was not particularly a practical thing for farms to do. Some people thought it was kind of hilarious that the government would try to impose this. So now what I'm doing is working on a second story that's more about the reaction to the order that was given. The first story is just an online story that's getting the news out to people as quickly as possible that this new order has come down. And this second story that I'm working on is about how people are reacting to the order. So this story takes a couple pieces of information. From the original story, I'll be bringing over some of the basic information about the order. So that's already there. I'm also bringing in some clarifying material from the Department of Health that I contacted them and tried to get a little bit of clarification on farmers' concerns. And then, of course, there's the farmers' concerns themselves. The other piece of information that I'll be using to balance out the story is a widely cited poll that I found that shows that most Americans actually are planning to comply with mask wearing rules. So even though there is a vocal group of people who are not really thrilled about this whole mask situation, most people are still willing to go along with it. So that way, that helps us to draw a more informed conclusion by seeing that it's not just people who are opposed, but there are also people who support or at least are willing to go along with this rule. So as you're going through your week and thinking about this story and this issue of wearing masks on the farm, just think about how you're making that decision. Are you thinking about, well, this mask is kind of uncomfortable, or I kind of feel silly doing this, it's kind of a hassle, and then maybe you wouldn't wear a mask, or maybe, you would wear a mask even in spite of those things because of, you feel like you need to comply with the regulation that has been put forward, or because you are looking to respect the health of other people. So those are just some of the things that I think maybe you want to be thinking about in the coming days. This whole situation with wearing masks essentially is a business decision now for farmers, and we'll just have to see where it goes. Thanks for listening.